I just looked on Twitter. I saw Ironmouse left VShojo. She dropped like a 9-minute video. We might react to it. We're gonna see what's going on. I don't really know. We're gonna investigate a little bit more. I tweeted though. I tweeted back in 2021 saying, yo, let me join VShojo, right? You know I'm shameless. I don't care. I'm gonna at anyone. I'm pretty sure I did this in Niji Sanji. We still gotta do a retweet for that, okay? But listen, I said, let me join VShojo in 2021. Today I reposted it and said, never mind. We're good. Okay, what is this? Ironmouse just dropped a video. Why I left VShojo. 11 minutes? Oh, we nosy. We're so unemployed.
I am leaving VShojo. Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled by VShojo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid.
Are they robbing? Are they stealing?
And most importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000 from VShojo. I know that this is a lot, and it's very important for me.
Are they pocketing charity money? Is that what the fuck's going on right now? Wait, this is actually kind of crazy.
To be honest with
allegedly,
all
of course.
I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure to unfold. So one day, I will be able to tell you the full story. But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of VShojo.
Holy
If you give me a moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I know for a lot of people right now, that this might be the first time you were ever watching me. I became a...
Don't ever play me like that, Ironmouse. I've been sub to you for about 60 months. You understand? I'm a Ironmouse supporter. Don't play with me. My fault. I'm sorry. I'm a tier 3 sub. Not tier 3, but I've been there for a minute. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro, I'll be trying to time my resubs. Sorry, I apologize. Hi, YouTube. Hi. I'll be trying to time my resubs when she's streaming. And like, maybe she'll look at the chat and then she'll be like, oh my God, thanks for the resub, Kenji. I'll be trying my best. I know y'all motherfuckers do the same. You're not slick. I know you do it because I do it. There's no way you don't.
VTuber because I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have a primary immune deficiency disease called CVID.
Damn.
I basically have a low to near non-functioning immune system, which means I get sick a lot. And it caused me to remain isolated for long periods of my life. So then I found streaming, and I thought about giving it a try because I wanted to see if I could make some friends online, because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room. I never really expected to grow an audience or anything.
Chat, what's your excuse, chat? What's your excuse?
It was one of the last things on my mind. I just thought that I would stream to, you know, 5 to 10 people and just hang out from time to time, make some friends, play games, and just continue on with my life. But unfortunately, I was too scared to stream with my face.
Aww.
So a friend of mine recommended that I try an app called FaceRig that would allow me to use an anime avatar to stream. And that's how I started VTubing.
That's crazy,
It took me a while to take it seriously and even begin to think about maybe being able to grow a community and even make this a career. I think I really started to take it seriously around the time when I was approached to join VShojo, and it was through VShojo that I was able to grow into the Ironmouse that I am today. When I was approached in 2020 and asked to join VShojo, it seemed like a good idea, but I honestly did not know if I could ever be a corporal VTuber because I felt like I just couldn't.
Aww.
In my mind, I saw myself as unhireable, which is why streaming worked for me. I had no boss, no strict rules, I had no hours, no expectations. It was all up to me.
I'm side-eyeing because the company came to her. You know what I mean? That's why I'm side-eyeing. It doesn't make sense that a company would come to her and then that's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? That's kind of chat. This is wild, bro.
And due to the fact that I have lived my life chronically ill and being unable to do much of anything, I just felt like there was no way that anyone would ever take me or want me. For a while, I was struggling to make a decision because I was afraid about my anonymity and afraid about trusting people because
Same.
I felt like every time I put my trust in people, it always ends in grief for me. So I
Real.
was worried about expectations and a million and one other things. But I ultimately decided to join VShojo. It really pains me that I am unable to fully explain why I am leaving.
I wonder if we'll find out like later in the future. You know what I mean? In the future, I wonder if like everything comes out and then she could talk about it. She probably can't talk about it now because there's like some legal proceedings. You know what I mean? Because this is huge. This isn't like little shit. This is huge.
But for right now, here's what I am allowed to share with you. I would always be told how important I was for the company. And I was always told that I was needed in order for the company to succeed. Although that was very positive to hear, it put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt-tripped into signing. I felt responsible for everybody. I felt responsible for staff.
It's a lot of
and
pressure,
talent
bro.
alike. And I felt like if I didn't do this and if I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody and I was destroying everybody's life.
See, this is up. I mean, there's a lot of pressure. I don't know, bro. There's a lot of talented streamers in VShojo, but when you think of VShojo, I feel like Ironmouse is the first to come to mind. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's I don't know. That's a bad.
But this didn't feel right with me, and I began to feel extremely uncomfortable. As my viewers know, privacy has always been one of my biggest concerns. I've had a lot of scary experiences in my life, so one amazing thing for me was the fact that VShojo handled all my payments, and it meant that I never had to give out any of my personal information.
Oh no.
So that was always a blessing to me. As time went on, I decided that I wanted to try to start pulling out my remaining funds because I wanted to start taking over.
Yo, what if they hit her with like, hey, we don't got it. We don't got it. Like the funds you was, what you talking about funds? We don't even got that. Nah, I think you miscalculate. Imagine a company hits you with that bullshit.
My own finances, this is what led me to this point. Throughout the years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Shout out them,
the
bro.
majority of the money raised is through Tiltify at events like the Cyclothon, the charity auction, and other miscellaneous events that we've had. However, because of the success of my first subathon, I decided to donate half the earnings of my following 2 subathons to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The first time I tried this, it worked great. Over 200,000 people supported me, and because of that, we raised over $329,350 to the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
I kind of always want to do a charity stream chat, but I don't really know, like, I don't know what charity, like, we should donate to. I don't know, like, I'm real skeptical about that shit. We talked about it in an old YouTube video. I don't know if y'all remember that shit, but, like, I'm scared a motherfucker gonna pocket the money, and then, like, it's gonna go to someone else and not the what's it called? You know what I mean? I don't know how charities work, bro. I just feel like it's some asshole that's gonna take the money and then be like, all right, here's $2 for the charity. I'm just gonna take the rest. You know what I mean? Like, do we know if the money's going to the place it's going? That's why I'm always kind of skeptical of, like, charities and shit.
Because the money came
Someone said brain research. Well, yeah, now I have a cause, I guess, huh? Me, dude.
From my Twitch revenue, instead of a Tiltify link, it required VShojo to make the donation on my behalf. They promptly sent the payment, and the subathon was a huge success. So I decided to do it again the next year. My last subathon was one of the biggest events I've ever done.
She broke the record for like #1 streamer subbed, right?
The support was overwhelming, and I ended up getting over 300,000 subscribers.
That was huge.
And breaking the all-time sub record. But this also meant that we had raised $515,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I once again asked VShojo to make the donation on my behalf, but unfortunately, still a year later, VShojo has not paid the charity. The Immune Deficiency Foundation means the world to me. Connor and I have both spent a ton of energy, time, and resources raising money for charity. And we're both so proud to be able to say,
I mean, after a year, what's the excuse? Do we have any like legal lawyers in here that know like what is the holdup after a year? Is there any like actual reasonable excuse for it? Because if not, VShojo's kind of cooked. I mean, for a year is ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. I think it's fraud. You think so? Alleged, of course, chat. But yeah, no, this is crazy.
that we've raised nearly $4 million for charity. We almost always raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. They help people with primary immune deficiency diseases, or PI, which are inherited disorders where a part of the body's immune system is missing or doesn't function properly, which makes people like me more prone to infection.
I gotta say allegedly so I don't get sued.
And this includes over 450 different conditions. The Immune Deficiency Foundation is a charity that is near and dear to my heart and has a particular significance in my life. When my health first started getting really bad, the Immune Deficiency Foundation helped me immensely when I really had nowhere else to turn. I was terrified, I was lonely, and I was confused. I honestly didn't really know what was going on.
This is up, bro. This is super sad. Someone in chat said, if it's an emergency action on where the company needed the money, then it gives them an excuse and they just was a healthy company and still didn't pay. That's a count of fraud. I see. No, not a lawyer, but I've looked into fundraiser events before. There is zero reason for any payments to be delayed that long. For a year is crazy, right? As soon as the sub money comes in, you're able to donate to charity directly, immediately, either online or with check. Takes a few weeks. Wow.
And I never ever want anyone else to go through that. This entire situation has broken me. I just wanted to do something good and to give back to a community that helped me. But unfortunately, that's not the case.
What I don't understand is why would VShojo even play around with one of their biggest talents and with that much money? You know what I mean? Especially with a fundraiser that's like a charity that is so close to the streamer as well. Obviously, it wouldn't make it any better if it wasn't. But what I'm saying is that just why the would they do that? Greedy. So true. Greed. Literally, like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Pure greed. Greed, mismanagement. I don't know, bro.
As much as I would like to continue to talk about this, unfortunately, I can't.
I feel bad, bro.
So, to recap, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000 from VShojo.
Damn.
I really wish that I could tell you more, but right now, I have been advised to wait for legal proceedings. As of right now, I am an independent VTuber. I am at a loss of what to do right now. I'm kind of processing everything. I'm very sad and very confused. Once again,
This is fucked, bro.
I want to apologize to the Immune Deficiency Foundation and to my community who has shown so much support to me. I also wanted to say that all the ad money made from this video will go towards the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Hey, chat, we're going to leave a link in the description if you're watching on YouTube, and we're going to put the link in chat, okay? So make sure to go like, comment, and subscribe on this shit.
honestly don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I really haven't had much time to process this.
This is
But
scary
below
shit.
the in the description box is a link to a donation fund for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Thankfully, any donations made through Tiltify go directly to the charity. That link is also there if you've heard about this and would like to support the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Sometime this month, I plan on doing a special live stream in order to raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I hope to have a ton of friends joining me, and hopefully there'll be a lot of singing and a lot of fun and just
Dude,
a day full of happiness.
someone getting fired for sure.
I just honestly really want to show that
Like-
after all of this, that VTubing is a force for good. So thank you guys so much for all the support, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And once again, I want to say that I am truly sorry.
Aw,
okay.
dude. That's so fucked. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That company's cooked. Do you know how big VShojo is? Why the would they do that? That's gross. No, that's actually. I wonder what other VShojo talents are saying about this. And I wonder why, if that's why, didn't like some VShojo talents leave? The amount of people that left and been terminated is crazy. Matarams, Giga, Zentreya, and more. That is crazy, Scarlet. And there goes the company people trusted. Bro, they're cooked. You one of the biggest VTubers in the scene for one of the most charitable acts they could possibly do. Well, allegedly, of course, all the money was not donated. 500,000, $500,000. That's crazy, bro. That's insane. I wonder will Mouse keep her IP? I think VShojo lets the talents keep their IP, right? There's no way they don't. If they took their IP as well, that'd be insane. That'd be actually crazy. No, I'm pretty sure Ironmouse is gonna stay Ironmouse for sure. They let them keep it. That's part of why people thought they were better than other companies. Yeah. Hey, go ahead and keep your model. We're gonna take something else for you. All right, don't even worry about that. We're gonna take something else for you. All right, that's mine now. Oh my god, Zentreya tweeted, yeah. Yeah. Does it make sense now? Yeah. Dude, holy shit. Someone said Sayu tweeted as well. What is his shit? We got more. Oh damn, he reposted mad shit. My heart hurts for the VShojo community, as I know some of you are very confused and hurt. These have been super confusing months for many of you, and I know you've all been trying to weather it out. Support those who you can, and please stay strong. This is crazy. I love my friends very much. Please go love them too. Bro, holy f***, Sayu says, this has to be like one of the biggest. Are we calling this a scandal? Let's see, Kuro tweeted. This motherfucker didn't say nothing. Yeah, Kuro just had nothing to say. But it says so much. Dude, no, this is actually very scary. Chat, you gotta understand, bro. Kuro, there's a bunch of talents that join that agency, and this is like probably scary for him, man. Make sure to go support him and shit. Lich VTuber. Oh my god. Dude, I'm waiting for Toledo's tweet of him waking up. VShojo, as we know it, just ended its life once and for all. Holy shit. I'm sure Mujin's gonna make a video on this as well. We'll probably react to that. Ironmouse has left VShojo. She claims the agency owes her a significant amount of funds, as well as over $500,000 to the immune deficiency fund. Wait, I didn't even catch that. So they owe her funds and they didn't donate? Give her money! What the f are we talking about? My mama would drive up to the motherfucker, the HQ. I swear to God, she would. My mama would be fighting. Where my son money at? If we're being very, very, very lenient, maybe it's just like mismanagement and negligence. You know what I mean? But like, it's so far past that. There's no way. Because I'm sure, again, all speculation, allegedly all that bullshit. So I don't get sued. I'm sure there was talks with their talents. Like Ironmouse probably like, yo, where the f my money? Hey, yo, where my funds at? Yo, did you donate? Yo, where my money at? I'm sure there's all that. It'll probably be in a she probably can't show us because of legal shit, but do you guys understand what the f this means? Like, the company's gone. There's no way you come back from this. One of the biggest VTubers in the whole VTube scene. You understand? They're sure. VShojo cannot act this broke for a company rolling in subscribers. I wonder how do they make money? What do the contracts look like? Do we know like if there's contracts? Like you get like 20, 80, 20 split. You know what I mean? Because they have to be making money off of them, right? On top of whatever the f they're taking, allegedly, bro. I wonder what their excuse is gonna be. There's no excuse, bro. We're talking about Ironmouse. When does she ever get into like drama or start anything or nothing? Like, bro, you in the video, she was obviously upset. I don't know if y'all heard it. It sounded like she was about to cry, bro. That fucks with people. Her trust is fucked. There definitely is no excuse, but you know damn well they're gonna try. There's nothing they could say. Ironmouse is so loved by like everybody. There's literally nothing you could do. You fuck with like the worst person to fuck with in the VTube scene. You know what I mean? Wait. Didn't Ironmouse tweet a while ago talking about like I finally stood up for myself or something like that? I swear to God, maybe it was a clip I watched or a tweet. Ironmouse tweeted June 24th, 2025, almost a month ago, saying I stood up for myself recently and it was really scary, but I'm glad I did it in the end. We speculating, we investigating. You think this has something to do with it? Giga's under it. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. One of the hardest things to do in life. Stay strong. You did so amazing. 100% big girl pants are on. 100%. It has to be, right? I need a little detective. Where's my little spyglass at? I'm so on it. In Deasley. Like, lawsuits take time, right? So like the timing makes sense. Yeah, Ducky, right? What I'm thinking is maybe you gotta give like, it's like a lease or some or like it's like a normal job where you gotta give like a 2-week notice. Like how do the contracts work? Because I wonder if maybe like there's something in her contract that she had to wait those 30 days. Huh.
Giga mentioned on her stream earlier that she still can't say a lot, but she hopes it makes more sense why they're leaving.
I'm sure they can, bro. NDAs and everything. We'll probably never know the true story, to be honest with you. Unless, hear me out, bro. So all this legal stuff happens. Let's say a few years go by. Company is no longer there. Do NDAs still apply if the company doesn't exist anymore? And maybe they could talk about it. Maybe like, how does that work? Legally or illegally? How does that work? They're probably gonna find a way to cover it up. Dude, you're crazy if you think this is getting covered up. This is gonna be on news outlets, brother. There's fucking 0% chance it gets covered up. We're not talking about like just some random indie VTuber that was like, you know, a part of like a little group. We're talking about one of the biggest VTuber companies, like the big names of the VTube orgs, like fucking HoloLive, Niji Sanji, VShojo, right? Like whenever you think of VTube companies, that's what you think of, bro. So like, dude, you're not covering that up, especially when it involves one of the biggest talents in the company. You're crazy. This is why I always say all the time, support the talents, not the company. Okay, people dick ride companies 24/7, and you could go back to all the other videos where we cover any company drama, bro. I say this, support the talent, not the company, because the company at the end of the day just sees you as a check. That's all they see you as. You understand? I say that shit 24/7. You could go to every single video. Motherfuckers think I'm hating on companies just to hate on them. No, brother. Support the talent, not the company. I don't know how that shit gets lost. There's always someone on Twitter on my bro. I swear to God. Chat, you can make it indie. You know what I mean? It's a little scarier, yes. And it's like there's less security. But at the end of the day, I feel like after a certain point, a company's not going to do much for you. You know what I mean? You could hire your own people. You could fucking work with your family, whatever the fuck it may be. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like companies are kind of washed now. It's like the music industry. You know what I mean? Look at how many music artists are making it by themselves without a fucking record label and shit. You feel me? Blowing up on TikTok, whatever the fuck. I'm not saying it's easy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's easy. And of course, if you have a huge billion-dollar, million-dollar company backing you, it's gonna ease that tension a little bit. But also, you got to think about what you're giving up. Sometimes it's your IP. Sometimes it's your fucking freedom to just talk about anything. Money. Anything, brother. It's just scary. Thank you guys for chilling me, bro. Make sure to go support the talents. I will see you guys tomorrow. Baby boo. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.